spirits. Electricity. Lava. Flight. When I was in bronze, I watched the YouTube videos of Avatar Frenchmanilla that told me the story of how she and her friends heroically got rid of the scripters at the top of the leaderboards. Avatar Frenchmanilla and her friends formed a club, the United Republic of Plonkers, a society where meta enjoyers and vibe guessers from all over the world could duel and earn club points together in harmony. Avatar Frenchmanilla accomplished many remarkable things in her Geoguessr career, but sadly, in her focus on writing Geoguessr parody songs, she forgot to renew her subscription. The United Republic of Plonkers, now leaderless, looks for its new avatar to lead the club to the top of the leaderboards. And like the cycle of the promo weeks, the cycle of the avatar began anew.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl Frenchmanilla here, and today I'm back with episode 3 of the Avatar Legend of HiScorra series. This episode is going to be pro, so I'm going to be playing on a pro world and testing to see if I'm ready to become a Geoguessr pro, so let's see how I do, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. We are playing a no move this time, so we can spin around. We see mountains. Okay, chevrons, red on a white background. A bollard, which is interesting. Is that a white rectangle? Like, I feel like there's like a cream, kind of like a yellow, white color for the main part of it, and then there's like a whiter rectangle on the left. The initial two thoughts I had were Spain and Turkey, but because I'm looking, oh, there's this bollard here too, but because I see these two bollards, I kind of have to go Turkey now. And where in Turkey do I think it is? Maybe I think it feels more Western, because if it was more Eastern, I'd probably more likely see the truck, right? So I'll go near Bozuyuk. Wow. I mean, hey, that is a really good score for me. Oh my god, 4.7, and especially in Turkey. I'm not like the best at guessing in Turkey, but I will so take that. That is extremely good score. Okay. I think we're in India just because of the camera quality and also the back of this truck. Low-key, I don't remember what this pull top means. It's kind of like trapezoidal. But I think we're for sure in India. Do we have any language around that tells us, like, what region we're in? I don't see any language. Okay. We have these holy poles with the holes not going all the way to the bottom. Trapezoidal pull top. White truck. Where do I think I want to guess? I kind of go, I don't know, I feel like I want to go in Maharashtra for some reason, so I'll go here near Python. It's not bad, you know, like I could have been closer there, of course. I think we were in Gujarat, but it wasn't the most far off. I mean, we got 4K, so we'll still take that. I was closer to Jambusar. Okay. All right, kind of green, a little bit of snow and mountains, this interesting road here. We do have yellow bollards though, so it is telling me Iceland or Faroe Islands here. I feel like this feels more likely to be Iceland to me. And then what part of Iceland do I think it is? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll just go kind of near, like on the road between like the airport and Reykjavik. But yeah, we're for sure in Iceland, I'm pretty sure. For sure, prefer pretty sure. That doesn't even make sense. I'm like pretty sure we're in Iceland. Okay, well, we got the right country, but we're kind of on the wrong side, but luckily we still did a really good score. We got 4.3k there. We're closer to like the northern part of Iceland. Okay. Stop. I don't know what it says on that building. There is a little bit of an antenna on the back of the car, though. And the front of the car? Hold on. Are there antennas on both sides of the car? Like, what? Why do I not know what car this is? Unless it's just like one of those like blur / Google like, I don't know, like things like, I think this is the real back of the car, right? Because yeah, that just must be like how they blurred it, was they like took part of the, I don't know. But anyways, okay, so we see stop sign. We see some sort of like dam or bridge or wall or something maybe back here. There's a building that is like square but has a flat rooftop. The font of the stop on the stop sign is giving Europe to me. Like at first I thought Italy. Like I thought this could be like Italy, but I think I also saw in the back there's these poles with kind of like the indents in them, right? So that's leaning me more towards France or Spain now. I think this feels more like France to me. I don't particularly know where. But we could be in Spain as well, because I don't really have any like language to go off of, just this like stop sign. But the stop font feels different from like, you know, like US font or whatever. I will go near Agen in France and we'll see where we are. We might be in the wrong country here, but I don't think we should get too bad of a score. Okay. We were in Spain, which is okay. We're in a bordering country. We still got 3.3, but we're closer to Viacoba. Okay. Okay. Romania. Several reasons. The pole with the hole like all the way to the bottom. The second one being, I think I saw, the Romanian flag colors on this like street sign here is like blue, yellow, red. So that kind of confirms it as well. Right side driving. Europe vibes, car. You can see the camera in the shadow of a car. It says Tarpu 5. So do we know where Tarpu is? I don't think so. I could scan for it for quite a while, but I'm like, let me give it like one try at the zoom level to see if we can find it. But if not, that is okay, because I think we will get a pretty good score regardless if we're getting in the right country here. We shouldn't be too far. Okay, I think this will be an okay guess. We're in kind of like a hilly area. I'll go here near Hrezu. I mean, it could have been better. We were in the north of Romania. We're closer to Sapari and Tare and Tarpu. Okay. We have 4.4 though, and hey, getting 20.9 thousand on no move is a really good score for me, so I'm pretty proud of that. But let's keep going and practicing my pro bending skills. Okay, right side driving, blue blur. Interesting poll. Okay, is this giving? I had two thoughts. So at first I thought it was giving Europe, but then I was like, US ever? But I don't know, this like dirt doesn't feel like US dirt to me. So if I'm going to Europe, I'm thinking maybe like Poland or like Lithuania or something like that, like one of those two. But am I even sure it's Europe? Blue car. I feel like, yeah. No pole top that I recognize, but it's kind of like a green pole. Flat green fields. Maybe I go in like northeastern Poland to kind of like hedge for Lith too, but am I even on the right continent here? I don't feel as sure on this round as I did on the last one. Let's see where we are. It's Canada, so scratch that. We were kind of far. We got 87 points, so definitely room for improvement there. Anyways, okay, we have kind of like a saturated camera, which is interesting. It's definitely giving Europe to me somewhere. There's a pole, okay. No like holy poles or no holy poles or anything. No flags, no language. What do I think this is? I don't know. I think it's giving like Eastern Europe to me for sure. Like, I don't know what country specifically. Like it feels like Europe, but not like Western Europe. I think I'll go Lithuania, and I'll see where we are. I don't feel confident about this though, but I felt confident or more confident on the last one, and I went wrong continent there. So let's see where this is. Okay, it was Ukraine. So not a great guess, but not the worst one ever too. We were in Western Ukraine and we were closer to Colombia. I got 3.3 though. Okay. Deserty road, kind of blue front of the car. Interesting like dirt colors. There's like red dirt and then kind of look more of like a tan dirt color, and these like bushes all across the mountain. Blue. Is it giving mech sever because of the blue front of the car and like the vegetation and everything? I'm kind of feeling that, so I want to go. This is more like foresty, right? And this is more. Maybe I'll go in Guanajuato. Okay, we're not doing too hot on this round, but that is okay. We are actually in Chile, not Mexico. We're closer to Freirina. Okay. This black back of the car, right side driving. What does this feel like to me? These like palms or trees in the back are kind of throwing me off. Like, what is this back of the car and the okay. I think that it's South America somewhere, right? With the vegetation and with like the car. Not it doesn't feel. I don't know. I'm going back and forth between a lot of countries in South America in my head. I feel like the back of the car, like I should know it, but I like forgot it. The sign in the back with the white post. Maybe I want to go Uruguay. I'm not confident on this one, but like maybe I'm going off of the post under this thing in the back. But I think we're on the right continent at least, so hopefully this isn't too bad of a score. Okay, cool. We were in Uruguay, so we at least got the right country there on like the last couple of guesses. We were closer to Termas de Guaviu. Okay. Ooh, that is an interesting roof shape. Thai language. Okay, cool. Do we have Thai holy poles? I mean, we have Thai language, so I'm never not going Thailand here. Don't really see any Thai holy poles, but that is okay. Okay, so where do I think we are in Thailand? Maybe I'm thinking more northwest, so I'll go near Sukhothai. I think maybe it's like the dryness of the like landscape that's making me think here. Actually, wait, this is not super dry. Maybe like more northeast, like Mahasarakam. Okay, well, this was a better area than where I was guessing like a couple seconds ago. So, well, not the greatest guess. It was not the worst guess either. We got 4.3, very close to Pha Tim National Park. And we got 4.3. All right, 12,000. Definitely not as good as that first round and a couple of blunders there, but we're going to keep going and keep learning and practicing our pro bending no move skills. White outer. Cornfield. Alternating pole tops. Okay. Ooh, this one is like covered in like moss and vine and stuff. Okay. Yellow road sign. That's more of like an America's thing than like a Europe thing, right? So at first I thought it was Europe, but I feel like I kind of have to go US now because of this in the back. Maybe I'll go like Iowa. I feel like Iowa is kind of like my Midwest like hedge for if I think I'm in the US and when I'm in the Midwest, but we'll see where we are. Hopefully it's the right country. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Not bad. I'll take it. We're actually in Kentucky. So not too far, but 3.4. Not a horrible score for sure. Okay. We're in India this time because of the cam quality, the back of the truck. Okay. Different pull top than last time. Last time we were in Gujarat with a trapezoidal, so I cannot guess Gujarat again because I think it would have that pull top. This one's more of like a rounded bucket shape at the bottom. I think this time I want to go more north. Maybe I'm thinking like Uttar Pradesh somewhere. Like I'll go near Shahjahanpur. Okay. Honestly, not the worst vibe. We were closer to Bugrasi, which is in... Am I in the right region? I think we might be in Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Not bad. I mean, like, that's really pretty good for me. So we'll take that for sure. Okay, lots of, like, trees, like, chopped down here or whatever. Trees still standing back there. Kind of, like, reddish here, but I think that's just, like, from the pines, like, the dead pine needles. Not from, like, the actual dirt. We have, like, a little bit of, like, blue kind of showing here, but that could just be, like, the camera blur or something. What is this in the middle of the road? The yellow square is interesting because I don't see it all along the road. So I wonder if that's just like something in the road or if that's like an actual road marker. What continent am I thinking here? Why do I not know? I mean, I'm leaning towards Europe, but like the road doesn't feel very European, does it? I don't know. Part of me is thinking Canada now too, but I think it's just me being scared because last time I went like Poland and it was like Alberta in Canada. Okay, there's something on this pole here. There's like a blue paint, yellow sticker, and then some letters, but I don't recognize it. Maybe I'm leaning more towards Canada. I'm not really sure here. I'll go in Alberta because I guess that's where it was last time. I'll go near Calgary, but yeah, I'm not confident on the continent here. Okay, we were in South Carolina, so wrong country, correct continent. Obviously, kind of far. 797 points there, but that is okay. I could have done better there, but that's what we practice for, so we can get better and hopefully not lose during duels. Okay, so double yellow middle, interesting chevron, a red arrow on a black background is not super common. We have these poles here which are giving Brazil, I think, right? Or maybe Paraguay, but we don't have Paraguay truck. And we do see black back on the sign, so definitely thinking Brazil here. What region of Brazil am I thinking with everything? There are some cacti, okay. Maybe it's making me think like Mato Grosso because it reminds me of like cacti in other countries. I think we're for sure in Brazil, so I think I'll get the right country here, but I don't know how good of a region guess this is. I'm gonna go in Mato Grosso though. Okay, so right country, wrong region. We were closer to, I think we were in Piauí maybe, and Simoes. Okay, not the greatest score, but not the worst score we've had either. Right side driving. Is this giving what I think it's giving. White dash outer. Fields. Red and yellow Is it Philly? Are the ancestors are calling out to me or something? I don't know. I'm not getting like a strong feeling for the Philippines, but it does feel like Southeast Asia, like the vegetation, and we are right side driving. I think the road lines are kind of just confusing me because like what are these like white dashed outer? Like that doesn't seem very familiar to me. But this like kind of like tuk-tuk thing here kind of giving me Southeast Asia, so I think I will go Philly, although I'm not like confident here. I think I'll just go near Manila. I don't even know if this is the right country. Okay, we were in the Philippines, so I'm glad I went there. We were closer to like Quezon we're closer to like Mayig in the north. But I'm glad I at least got the right country because it was the Philippines. So 14.6k. That's kind of like an okay score, but there's definitely room to improve. So I think I'm gonna play this map one more time to practice my no move pro skills, and we'll see how I do. Okay. This is New Zealand Bollard with like the red on the one side and the wraparound tape on the other. What is this like yellow stripe in the middle of this side of the bollard telling me though? Is that like a specific like national park or something? It's not on these ones. Very mountainous in the back. I think that with the mountains and stuff in the back, do I ever go far from like Mount Taranaki? Like maybe I go like here on this road near Douglas. Okay, we got the right country, so like it's like an okay score, but we were in South Island, so not the greatest score. It was 3.4. We were closer to Mount Stewart. Okay, so Mount Stewart is what we saw in the back. Okay, this is like a really weirdly shaped truck slash car blur. I don't recognize this as 2025 Google. Okay. What is that plant saying? Reddish dirt. These are really tall trees for wherever we are. What? I don't even know like what continent we're in. Oh, a little bit of a coil peeking out, just a teeny bit, but I did not see that before. Okay, let me put my thinking cap on. I don't know for sure, like, I thought South America at first, but because of this, like, little teeny, like, antenna peeking out and, like, the blur, do I ever think it's Kenya for some reason? Like, it reminds me of, like, maybe it's a Kenya truck blur or something like that. And Kenya has, like, red dirt, too. I just don't really recognize these trees. They're, like, kind of really tall. And I don't recognize the pole top either. I guess I'll go near like Nakuru in Kenya. I don't feel confident about this though because the fact that I thought multiple different continents like does not give me assurance. So I'll guess here in Kenya and we'll see where we are. Okay, not a great score. We were actually in Brazil and we were in Rio Grande do Sul. So could have been closer there. Okay, another interesting car blur. So 2026 coverage, which is fairly recent because it's literally this year as of the time of recording. This person kind of looks like they're driving on the left, right? Like they're on their bike or motorcycle or whatever. So we're in a country that drives on the left. This is some sort of plants being grown. 2026 coverage. Okay, interesting, like, houses and stuff in the back. What is the pole top saying? I feel like I can't really, like, make out what, like, the pole top shape is. Left side driving, okay. I feel like I had thoughts of like India, Bangladesh, and then like Thailand and like Cambodia too. Why is this like gray on the top, like this part of the camera coverage? I don't really know here. Like the blur is kind of throwing me off because I feel like I haven't seen it before. I don't remember where it is at least. Left-hand driving, reddish dirt. Feels like Asia to me. I think I'll go... It could be like Sri Lanka too, right? I don't know. I think I'll just go Bangladesh and I'll go near Pabna. I'm not sure on this one though, but at least I'm thinking like one continent for all of my guesses. Okay, so kind of far. We're actually in India and we're all the way, I think, in Gujarat, closer to Anand. Okay. Got the sun shining in our face. I wish I had like glasses on, you know, like sunglasses. Oh, also wanted to say, if you've seen Legend of Korra, do you think it was cheating that Avatar Korra used multiple bending styles when she first played pro bending? Because I feel like it's like an advantage only the Avatar really has, right? So like it's kind of just like using your talents and what you got. But yeah, let me know if you saw that episode of Korra down below. Okay, we've got a bumpy front of the car, which is telling me it's white or blue, I think. Yellow sign. Okay, so definitely thinking the Americas here. North or South America, less sure about. If I go just based on vibes, like no thinking about metas, where do I think I am? Maybe I want to go like Virginia. Do I go based on vibes for this one instead of like I don't know recognize this car, like I don't know. I think it's North America. I think I'll just go here in Virginia because that's just like my vibe guess, but yeah, we could be in the wrong country here. Okay, we were in the wrong country. We were in Chile. So that's my second time blundering and not getting the right continent or country, but it's specifically for Chile. So could have been closer. We were close to Cascada, Rio Blanco, Hornapiren. Okay. And I got 41 points, so you know, points are points. We'll take that for sure. Okay. So for this last round, we are kind of in an area that is like dry, like reddish dirt. We see Spanish language on the sign here. Okay, so that significantly like reduces it to like North or South America for me because I don't think it's like Spain. What am I thinking here with the signage and everything in this church? Like the little cross. Nothing on the car. Like no bumpy things poking out, like no coils, no anything. Maybe I'm thinking mechs here, although not entirely sure, so I don't know what to go here. I don't really have much to go off of, but I think mechs was my first thought. We're definitely right side driving. I mean, that's like... Would I see like a mechs pull though if we were in Mexico? I mean, we see Transformers everywhere, but it doesn't really help me, I think. It's not like Arge or Chile ever, right? Doesn't feel like Brazil or Uruguay. I think I go mechs here, although this is like a not confident mechs. I'll just kind of go outside of like CD mechs. And we'll see where we are. Not the most confident final guess, but that is okay because we'll learn where it is and hopefully learn from that. Okay. I'm glad that I at least got the right country there. Very wrong region though. We were actually in Sonora, so we only got 2,000 points, closer to Cananea. But that is okay. We got maybe the worst score of this whole video, but hey, what can you do? Not quite yet a Geoguessr Pro. We kind of went from like the best round and got progressively worse, but I think that just means I need to practice more to get consistent, like, because it depends on like what, countries I'm most familiar with and region guessing and all of that, but would love to get more consistent and hopefully get better at the game. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching the 4th episode of the Avatar Legend of HiScorra series. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Also tell me what you thought of my guesses. Did you enjoy this map? I'll have the map link in the description if you want to try it out yourself. And also I'll have the Avatar Lost in Plonkers series playlist linked in the description as well if you want to see the other episodes in this series. So thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to Frenchmanilla and have a great day.